I think so.
All right.
I feel
So,
stronger.
wow. So it looks like it is now Vane's turn. So Vane is going to move here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to make sure that I have a clear shot, and I will take my careful attack and plunge it into Sinruth. Hopefully, I will be able to do that. So I'm just going to get rid of this power really quick. Get rid of that one. I know it overrides it, but I'm just going to get rid of it anyway. All right, so here we go. Ah, shit. Thank you so much for the follow. Blogging, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, careful shots, and he is also my quarry. Mercy. Too much stuff going. Oh, I'm attacking myself. Holy shit.
At least you missed, though.
So that was
that's good.
16 versus Sinruth, and that is, yeah, that's definitely a miss. So I will go ahead and action point it, and I will, seeing that I missed and didn't get to use it, I will use.
Well, he can use Elven Accuracy.
Yeah, but the fight is still young, and I might. I'm just gonna save it. Fuck, missed. Well, now I'm gonna use Elven Accuracy, so now I get to burn that, roll the attack roll again. God damn it! What a bad roll. And then I missed again. Holy shit!
Oh my god! Oh, I rolled a 3, 4, to 6.
Yeah, that's horrible. Well, I've been rolling that low for the monsters all night too.
Except when you crit on me. Come on, Dave.
That's the only time I'm hitting is when I'm critting you, I think. That's pretty horrible. All right, so let's go back to looks like Vane is done. Seeker, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna dancing cobra this guy.
All right, feel free
And
to.
he's combat advantage, so add another 2.
Yep. Yeah, don't forget that.
I already grabbed the die, so can I?
Just right click it. Just right click it, and or just drop it on the table without dropping it on anything else.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, if that happens again, you'll never work in this town again, mister.
Come on, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty.
Tighten up, man.
Dancing cobra.
I see.
Yes.
30 versus AC. That's definitely a hit.
Well, I'll go ahead and give him a little bit of damage then.
All right.
There.
All right, 6. Not too bad.
He'll get a little extra for the road.
give him 1 for the road.
Exactly. And I guess that is probably it for now. Yeah, I don't wanna use my other one, so that'll be it for me.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and turn towards Vane. I am going to attack him with my chain whip, and that is a miss with an 18. God damn it! I am going to action point. Use my first action point here. And I will attack Vane again and miss again.
Wow, those two just keep whiffing at each other.
That is horrible. So Fail, you're up now. Wow, what a bad miss.
Now that I have him where I want him, maybe I can put some hurt to him.
That is horrible. That is unbelievable. That's a hit, 25. Alright, 12
Oh, I
damage.
didn't even add the +2 to hit.
Yeah, you didn't even need to. Alright, so...
Yeah, 13 and 12.
That's a hit. Pride, you're up. Wow.
I'm going to do a Lance of Fate against the Hobgoblin.
Okay. He looks over towards you, Pride, and Sinruth says in common, I will give you one final shot to lay down your arms before I kill all of you. What do you say, little lady?
Keep on talking.
Well, you've got a
We
pretty
will
gruff
see who
voice.
wins.
Your voice is more gruff than I am, and I'm a hobgoblin.
She smokes a lot. This one.
Oh, does she?
The operation's not complete. So
Oh my gosh. Pride, you hit. 16 versus Reflex. That's a hit on Sinruth. Ah! 9 damage to Sinruth. Alright.
And Dave,
Lord.
it also says here, guide your allies' attack.
What does it say now?
A brilliant ray of light seals your foe with golden radiance. Sparkles of light little around the target, guiding your allies' attack.
And you used Lance of Faith, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already you already got +2 power to attack, so it really doesn't matter. It's not going to override it. It's not a larger number, so yeah. Because you
Okay.
put your divine glow and counter power.
Yeah, I
on
know.
them, so yeah.
I was just
Righto.
wondering.
No, yeah. Unfortunately, things don't stack like that. All right.
Can I? I'm gonna use my action point,
Okay.
and I'm going to grab my. I'm going to do another Lance of Fate.
Well, you seeing that you hit once with Lance of Faith, you can't do it again. You have to do something else.
And I'm going to do a Sacred Flame.
Alright, Sacred Flame coming up. Serving up a Sacred Flame. And that should be a hit on Sinruth's Reflex with your +2. So you're bathing Sinruth in a shower of sacred radiant light, searing him with its radiant power. Alright, so you hit him, and or do you want to gain some temporary hit points? Well, do you want to give someone hit points, temporary hit points, or do you want to, well, I'd say that's the only thing you really can do, because nobody needs to make a saving throw, so.
I'm gonna grant Fail some temporary hit points.
Yay!
Alright, go ahead and throw those temp hit points on her. So she gets temp hit points. 4 temp hit points, which is nice. Alright, Pride, that's it for you. Your action points is down.
Oh, I was hoping it was like 20.
Alright, so next... yeah, right, that'd be nice. Yeah, it's not 5e. Vane, you're up now. Oh, Gov! I've got to get into character here. Well, Gov, I've got to, I've been drinking some of the Sneaky Pete wine tonight. So I will go ahead and just shoot Sinruth with Careful Strike. Because I would see that was probably pretty accurate on what he does. He really doesn't use anything else, I don't think.
No, that's what he does.
Yeah, that's pretty much
It's still marked,
pretty
right?
much what he does. No, Gov, I think what I'll do is I think I will use Evasive Strike. All right,
Or
so
split the tree, but there's only one.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack him with this. All right, so I missed with Evasive Strike. So there is no effect. So that's it. I lost Evasive Strike. Well, darn, Gov. I guess I could use Second Wind. I won't have to use... that'll be successful. I don't have to do a to-hit roll with that. Alright, Seeker, you're up now.
Alright. Well, he's gonna get a another Dancing Cobra to the face, I guess.
He's gonna get a boot to the head, huh? It is all of your last shots to drop your weapons and succumb to the power of the Order of the Red Hand.
Oh, of course, and I agree to his proposition as I'm beating him.
As you just bludgeon him with your bare fist.
Exactly.
And Sinruth is now bloodied. Alright, anything else for you? A little bit of damage for the road?
A little bit of damage to the road. I'm going to go ahead and action point and hit him again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Everybody's... Yeah, good job. Action point down there, too. I think that's everybody's action points.
Yep. I only had one.
I think I got one left.
It didn't do anything for me, though.
Pitiful dwarf!
Yeah, whatever.
Should have stayed in the caves.
I'm done.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and whirl my chain around and hit everyone. So
Ow.
let's see.
I'm going to duck.
I'll duck too. That's a good idea.
No. First, what I'm going to do is... I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is...
He's fighting with the chain, so I knew there was some kind of whirl attack where he just creams us all.
Oh, yeah, of course. What I'm going to do is try to trip fail. Now, I'm going to try to do a chain trip, and this is a standard action. This is versus her reflex, and it is a fucking miss again. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so I will use my last...
You should have gone for me. I would have been a crit, Dave.
I'm going to use my last action point. Well, this totally... I was going to do something epic this turn, but I can't do it now. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my chain whirlwind with my action point. Alright, so all three of you are targeted. Alright, and let's see. Wow, Pride's hit, and the Seeker's missed, and Fail is missed. So I will go and roll damage. Every, let's see, you will take 9 damage, Pride. Alright, so Pride is, let's see, you're fine.
So that's Fail, that ducking thing was a good idea.
Fail, you're up.
It worked.
The baby took most of the damage.
Yeah, he says, the rat!
Oh, gosh.
The baby took the damage.
No, I just at the last moment I turned my arm in front of the baby, so...
Okay, the baby starts to cry. It's hungry.
Poor little man.
Little woman.
Some bad guys.
30 versus AC is a hit.
Nice.
Alright, sneak attack and everything, 19 damage, very nice. Sinruth is starting to get his ass beat. He can't hit the broadside of a barn, obviously, with his crappy bonus to hit anyway, so... You guys are all, what, packing like +8, +12 to hit? He's packing a +6, +8.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's pussy.
He's just a meat bag, huh?
Yeah, your guys' pluses are ridiculous, so you guys are all doing good. But you guys got magic items and stuff, so... And 18 stats and stuff, so, you know, the monsters don't at this level. Fail? Anything else for you?
Oh, sorry.
No, no problem. Pride, you're up.
Let's finish this, guys. As I channel my energy inside me and...
Whoa. Is this Lord playing?
Oh.
Wow, he's channeling his energy. Holy, please continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'm channeling my energy inside me and spread out a beacon of hope.
You spread your legs and douse radiant light out of your vagina.
Oh my
He's channeling Wee Willie
gosh.
now.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going
it
to say,
is.
this isn't Wee Willie.
I bend over and a radiant beam strikes from the orifice of my... Never mind. Radiant light spills
snap.
from the orifice that... Never mind.
So I have to target the The undead. At Hobgob Sinroot.
Yep, Sin Roof. Mm-hmm. That is that's a royal miss. All of that great RP there for this, Lord.
Come on.
So wrong.
Give me the wheel. Give me the wheel, I'll pay for it.
No, okay, sure. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll give you the new wheel. Did you? Wow. Wow, Lord.
Dude, same team, Lord. Come on.
I like it. No, I like it. Let's see. Where's
Now I
the-
do a fumble on that one, no. I'm gonna take it.
Alright.
All right. I'm not going to bitch.
You trip, but the baby breaks your fall.
Sorry. All right, make sure it's on. All right, ready? Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Ah! He got help. I've fallen, and I can't get up. So the impact of your, the impact of the back of your head. This is gonna have to be. You trip, and the impact that when you hit the back of your head on the ground inflicts you for 1d6 bludgeoning damage. So you need to go ahead and roll a 1d6 for me, and you've fallen and you're prone. So we'll put prone.
Ouch.
Yeah, we'll put prone.
Oh!
Oh, max damage too.
And max damage, so very nice. So you're at 15 damage taken now, which you're actually bloodied now. And, you know, when you hit the baby, you know, rattles around in the papoose and cries a little bit, but you're able to say, "Hush, little baby." Sing us a little lullaby when you're trying to comfort the baby. Can you sing us a little lullaby, Lord?
I cannot go up to one, no.
Can you sing us one in Belgian?
In Belgium.
Please, sing us one.
Maybe French, Dave? I don't know.
Sing us one.
So, well, I will say it in Dutch, but I think no one can understand it, so...
That's okay, that's the whole point.
Dutch.
Belgian, Dutch, same thing. Come on, let's hear something.
Slaap, kindje, slaap. Buiten loopt de schaap. Het dag is zo zoet. I forget it. I'm forgetting the words.
And that means in Dutch.
It's probably something
It's-
filthy, right?
No, it's sleep. It's sleep a little
Probably something
child.
about a winter. And tulips.
On the outside is a sheep,
And a
and then I
rectal-
forget the words.
Rectal temperature check, because you're sick, little baby.
Oh, man.
No, I just got on the words of that child song.
Nothing like putting you on the spot, huh, Lord?
Yeah, stop
Yeah.
fornicating that baby.
I'm trying. Yeah.
I'll have to report you.
What? Alright,
What?
Veins up.
My gosh.
Vane is... yes, chums and chaps. All of this talk of rectal examinations and... I'm just going to go ahead and hunt a quarry, my hobgoblin foe beyond my visions, and just back up a little bit and fire my arrows, chaps. I'm doing a horrible, crazy impersonation. And no, but this is not an impersonation. This is not a bad impersonation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very accurate. That is a very accurate impersonation of Crazy. He rolls ones all the time. So there you go. Sorry, I blundered that. All right, so Seeker, you're up.
All right, let's see if I can hit something.
Yeah, obviously, hopefully you can, because Sinruth and Vane can't hit anything. All right, so you hit him, and as you
there we
hit
go.
him, and you do your damage, he drops his weapon, and he says, "Okay, you've bested me. You've won the battle."
Nah. So he gets a center flurry of blows, and
Sinruth will fight no more. And he throws his weapons on the ground and puts his hands up. Gets down on his knees. I will fight no more. The Order of the Red Hand is dead.
so I'll pause just enough to kind of look around and ask, do we want to take him captive or just kill him?
Well,
As Vey comes up behind him and coup de grace him and slits his throat. Right?
well, I'm wondering if he has any information to some treasures.
Turns to you, Fail.
Yeah. You have any information that's worth your life?
Let's see. Does he have anything left? Well, he does. Yes, he tells you that he'll give you everything that he has. He says, I've got gold, I've got gems, and I have some alchemical ingredients also. You may take them all. I submit. The Order of the Red Hand is defeated. I sense that now. He seems to be a broken hobgoblin.
All right. Well, if we drop out of the turn order, I will.
If you guys want to kill him,
tie him up.
You can coup de grace him if you want. He's defenseless. So if you want to coup de grace him, go for it. That's up to you guys. I don't care. It's not like there's going to be any huge repercussions or anything. I mean, he's attacked Brindle. I mean, if you guys want to give him to Brindle, I'm sure.
As I recall,
I want to deliver him out to Brindle.
Yeah, that might give us some good brownie points because they seem to like trials and stuff over there. So
it seems that way, doesn't it?
We'll hog tie him up really tight.
Strip off.
What's that?
What was that? What was that?
Tell him to strip off.
Oh yeah. He's got nothing but his jock strap on or whatever.
Sure.
Make sure he doesn't have any weapons or anything like that, and then hog tie him up.
And
we'll haul him back to Brindle.
I want to tie his hands behind his back, so he can't do anything with his hands anymore.
All right.
And I will use his own chain for that.
All right. So when you get him, when he takes you back to his personal chamber, quite a ratty, run-down flea nest basically. He gives you a box, and it has 142 gold, 140 gold worth of gems. It also has some alchemy potions, and Sinruth tells you what they are. One is a vial of acidic fire, and this acidic fire is basically he says it's like a Molotov cocktail basically. So you have one of those. You also have a vial of blood stinger poison, and you apply this oil to your weapon basically.
Oh, nice.
And it'll last for one attack. Then there are some salts, a bag of salts that have a pretty strong, really musky scent to them. And he tells you that this salt will basically stun someone. It'll stun them, or you can make a saving throw. Now, there's also some oil, and Sinruth tells you that basically any kind of non-metallic armor is going to benefit from this, and when you coat it, the armor has the ability to lessen the effectiveness of metallic weapons to strike it. So basically, you're going to get a -3 to damage as you get hit for the encounter. And this Dragonfire Tar, and this sticky substance is very flammable, he says, and you throw it, and when it it lights as you throw it, and then it will make the target take ongoing fire damage, basically. So some pretty cool items. So
Interesting.
yeah, we'll split the money up, and who wants any of these alchemy items?
Oh, well, I'll take the stuff for the armor because
I
I
just
don't
did
have
in
metal
Ghost.
armor.
Because, excuse me. I'm
The
sorry, I didn't
oil.
mean to say anything. You want the corrosive oil?
Yeah, that's. I think that's what it's called.
Because it's getting late, and I wanted to
Put it on.
to
I can put
end
it on my
this.
cloth armor and it defends me from metal.
Yeah.
For one encounter.
Anybody
Is that how it
want
works?
the poison? Phil, you want the poison?
Nah.
Well, I can't use it. Maybe it could go on an arrow.
Maybe we could sell
Daniel
it.
will take it. You can sell it too. Yeah. Anybody want
yeah,
any
that-
of this stuff?
That guy with a speech impediment, he might buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
And what
I love-
about that?
I love that character, Dave. He's
Dar.
hilarious.
What are we going to do with that?
Shocked you the first time I did that voice. Didn't it?
It was
That
great.
was great.
Do what now, Lord?
With the dragons.
You want the tar? Okay.
No, I was thinking, what are we going to do with that? Was just asking in
Well,
the
you can
group.
take it and sell it if you want to.
Well, I think we should hold on to it, and one of the guys who stay in the back should have it in case we need to use it.
Okay, then I will take it then if everyone agrees.
Yeah, you should take it.
All right, I'll give everything to Pride, and then Pride, you guys can just, determine what you want.
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
good.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, so there we go. Money's distributed, and the items are being distributed now. I don't know why this is not working. I don't know why. It seems like everything that I had previously done is now not working, like the encounters and whatnot. I don't know.
Updates, maybe.
I don't know. Alright, so there we go. Loot's done. You guys make it back to Brindle. Short of the short is, you get back, you talk to, remember Ephraim Treus, pretty much the lead of Brindle now. They take Sinruth into custody, and they thank you for finding the 7 captives. So I will go ahead and rack up some XP for tonight, and I'll queue up all of the XP for the rest of the story. And you guys are basically, I think you guys might be level 3 now. So I'll double check
Sweet.
that, and then we'll continue this game later on. Now, as for yes, Lord.
I want to check out with, was his father still alive of the baby?
No, the actual child was taken from a village, one of the farming villages that were, off to the west of Brindle, and the family was killed. So there is an orphanage.
So
in,
we're stuck
in
with the
Brindle.
baby.
So what do you guys want to do with the baby? Do you want to keep this baby? Do you want to give it back to Morik? But Ephraim, they do not want to allow Morik to leave. So they
Right,
want
I think
to,
you should keep the baby. I think it looks good on you.
yeah, they want to go back. They want to renege on their deal. Morik is not happy about that because he had the word of the Seeker. Remember, Seeker, you gave him the word.
Yeah, so what the heck is that all about?
Ephraim says
So-
that he tells you that they're just These goblins they're too much of a nuisance. They're too much of a threat.
Absolutely
and then he tells
they
you
are,
that
but
I did not
clearly
guarantee
this
anything.
one is not.
Those were your words. Those were not my words.
Well, if you recall, Lord Ephraim, we did have an agreement that if his words prove true, and it does by evidence of this child whom he saved, that a pardon could be granted. He gave us valuable information. He betrayed the evil red-handed
Sinruth,
this Sinruth, and cooperated fully, and his heart is in the right place. It's good. If you're able to see it in your mercy to release this goblin from custody, I know that he's not going to attack you anymore. He can't go back to his own people, having betrayed them. He could work as a stable boy somewhere in your city or something. He will join your society as a productive member. And surely you can see
a gracious leader. I have been known to be a very... Yes, I have been gracious, and I will take you up on that, Seeker, and I will allow... In fact, I will tell you this. I will allow the guards to free the goblin, but he will not be a member of the society. He will be taken far away. He will not be harmed. He will be put on the next caravan out from Brindle.
He can come with me.
And where are you on, Phil?
Oh, as soon as I get paid, I'm hitting the road.
He does have a small coffer for each of you. And I'll add that to your character sheet after tonight. It's a couple hundred gold apiece, more and the experience and stuff.
And I could use someone to carry my stuff around.
If he has,
I'll take the goblin.
Yeah, if you give him your word, and if you are not coming back to Brindle, not that you're not welcome back, you are always welcome back to Brindle, Phil. But as long as you take this Morik and gets him out of here, you may take him with you. But the child will stay here in Brindle. The child will go to an orphanage.
Of course.
Of course, no problem.
So I would,
you get a baby, I get a slave. That's awesome. Let's do this.
Yeah, right.
So I'll donate the coffer that he gives me, the 200 gold or whatever, to the orphanage for care of the child and
oh, wow, very nice.
So that the child can have a future and when it's old enough to go out on its own, it'll have a little bit of money.
So so when the
I'll
child
donate that to the
becomes an
orphanage.
Adult, then that coffer will go to the child.
Exactly.
All right, very good. So do you want to name this girl? You know, this little girl doesn't have a name. As you take her to the orphanage, do you want to name her before you give her to the orphanage?
Yes, I will call her Lily.
Lily. All right.
Yes.
All right.
And anyway, that's what I'll do with my money.
All right. Anyone else? Anyone else want to? Any last measures of business here in Brindle before we conclude the adventure?
How much weight can a goblin carry?
You could probably carry I'd say about 20 pounds worth of stuff, right? Maybe 20, 40 pounds.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, without slowing him down or anything. I mean, he'd be bitching about it, but, you know.
I don't care.
Well.
You gotta put the chain around his neck
yeah,
give him a backpack and
have him chained.
All right.
You got your own little beast of burden.
You take Sinruth's chain whip and chain him up with that, right?
All right. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So, Fail, you leave the town of Brindle, and I guess you bid farewell to your fellow adventurers. And I mean, what do you say to them? You say later, suckers. Wow.
Whoa.
That's what she'd say. Yeah.
I'll have to work for that little bit of money. Terrible.
Well, you are level 2 adventurers, so that's actually quite a payday. You guys actually had quite a payday in there.
Yeah, but Captain Fail was used to making thousands of gold, so yeah.
And investing thousands into a Chinese junk type of boat, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, any last measure of business for you there, Seeker, as usher
No,
the
I
child off to the orphanage and give him your coffer and the the caretakers of the stewards of the orphanage. They do tell you that young Lily will get this coffer when she becomes of age.
yeah, and in the coffer, what I'll do is I'll write a letter to her, and I'll explain her origin and where she came from and everything that we know about her parents and the goblin that saved her life. So
All right.
just so she knows.
Do you put your name down too?
Oh yeah, I'll explain who was there and who did it and
what monastery you're from.
Sure, yeah. Okay. And put it in the box for her, and there you go.
Nice. Mr. Pride, the master of all of this, do you want to have anything else you want to do, Pride, before you conclude this portion of the adventure? Want to sing us one last lullaby sing us asleep?
No. I was going to say, yeah, I've made some ridiculous lies, but I hope you will forgive me for that.
Well, at least you took out the evil overlord, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so there you go. That is the conclusion of part 1 of Rescue at Rivenroar. The Scales of War campaign will continue on at a later date. Probably, I would say it's probably going to be at least 6 months before we can pick this up again.
All right, now Dave, I got a question for you. The next leg, is that where we get the Bandit Lord?
Yeah, right? The Overlord, the Bandit Lord.
Pride.
Exactly.
We got to find that guy.
Well, thank you guys for playing. I appreciate it. It was fun.